3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to geek out for this town hall over at Geekazine. And for some reason, it didn't do it. All right, never mind that. Hey, everybody, Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine. Think Magazine put in a geek, and it is... this is where you can find me everywhere, and we are streaming across the board. We're on YouTube, we're on the Twitch, we're on the Facebook, we're on the Twitter. You might be seeing me on one of 4 different platforms right now, and the reason why is because I want to do this town hall. What's a town hall, you say? Well, basically it's I want to find out what you like, what you don't like, what you watch, what you don't watch, what you need, what you don't need, what you love, what you don't love, what you want to see me dance and sing? I will dance and sing for you. Yes, I'll do it for you. Yes, you will be there too. And we are all hello. Anyway, so sorry. So yeah, we're just doing across the board here, and of course you can find me everywhere. Let's find out where everywhere is. First of all, that was over on Geekazine, over at geekazine.com, of course, where you can see there, and of course Geekazine Live going on all the time. Connor did a couple of articles. I've been on the road. I'll talk about that in a second here. But I've been on the road for the last couple of weeks, so Connor's been writing some articles, and we'll be putting some more stuff, including this town hall video here, if everything works out the way I hope it will. If not, we'll have to do this again some other time. So, and of course, the merchandise over at geekazine.com/merch, where you can get all the cool stuff, including this right here. This is the Geekazine hoodie right here, which is perfect for the cooler months ahead, and you can get that over. You can see that over on the merch store as well. Of course, we're over on Facebook, riding on the Facebook wave like everybody else. Let's go over there. Of course, facebook.com/Geekazine. We just hit 1,000 likes. So thank you guys very much, and of course go ahead, like this page for more cool stuff. And then we're creating over on Patreon, over at patreon.com/Geekazine, where you can pledge $1 or more per month to help me get places like CES. It takes money to go to Consumer Electronics Show. It takes money to go to these events sometimes, and I'm running out. That's as simple as that. So then we got over at YouTube, youtube.com/Geekazine, where you see all the cool videos in the consumer IT, music, tech, and enterprise IT. So lots of cool stuff. And of course, we are always live 24/7 at Geekazine Live on YouTube, and also on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Geekazine, where you can get some rocks. RAWKS. What are rocks? They are it's kind of like a little incentive program there, so you can do that. Also, we're on Pinterest over at pinterest.com/Geekazine, and of course Twitters. As you can see, I hit 14,000 subscribers over on YouTube. I want to thank everybody that helped me with that 14,000 subscribers. I'm very, very, very grateful for that. So, but this is going to be about you, and we're going to be talking, we're going to spend the next probably about 10-15 minutes just kind of finding out what you want in the world, what's going on. So there's chats everywhere. You have a chat on YouTube, you have a chat on Twitch, you have a chat on Periscope, and you have the Facebook mentions on Facebook. So like for instance, Scott Libretto has joined. How you doing, Scott? I hope you are enjoying this little town hall. So ask your questions there. Let's go through some of the comments that we had over on the social networks, and maybe answer some questions here. And we'll start over on YouTube, because that's where I have the most amount of people that are asking questions. Lots of videos. We have over 1,600 videos, which you can watch over on geekazine.com. and of course youtube.com/Geekazine, through the live channel, through the recorded videos. And you can definitely be a part of that as you're asking your questions. So we've got a few questions. First of all, I want to tell you, with my YouTube, I've officially switched over to the new YouTube creator. Now, what does that mean to you? Absolutely nothing, but YouTube is creating a new interface for creators, and I've been a beta creator for a long time, but now it's got enough features in it that I have now started to switch over here, including the TubeBuddy, which is a third-party application I use to manage my videos, and does a great job in doing that. And for a while, it didn't have it in there. Now it has it in there, so now it's got enough functionality for me to say, I can use it. So I'm going to start using that a little bit more, and really hoping to build it up, because I do want to see Geekazine at 15,000 subscribers on the YouTubes, and of course we want to be growing, of course, the Twitters and the Instagrams and the Facebooks and everything. 1,000 likes on Facebook, that's awesome. I'm really happy and really grateful and really appreciative that you guys take your time to put me into one of your pages, especially since people add and remove profiles so quickly on Facebook. It's just crazy. And of course, Google Plus, the big thing, and everybody's going, oh, Google Plus is dead, it's gonna die, all our communities are gonna die. It's really not the case. And it's going to be changing in the next 10 months, but there's still going to be an enterprise level to that. Now, if you use a program called Slack, then you might have an understanding of where Google Plus is going to go in the next 10 months. It's not going away, and there's going to be big conversations on communities, because I have a couple communities in there that have a lot of followers, a lot of people that communicate in there, and they're going, well, what are we going to do now? And I don't want to lose it. And I spent too much time building it up to lose it. I mean, I had 25 to 30,000 followers, and it's been declining since then, as people have been like, okay, we're done with Google Plus, so we're just going to delete our accounts. And so don't delete your account. There's still a lot of activity, at least for the next 10 months. And Google can definitely change their mind within that 10 months. Easy. I just don't do anything brash, rash, harsh, or anything else with a synonym like hash, brash, or harsh, or anything like that. So, I went on a little rant there. I apologize, but now I'm back. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm still going on a rant. So, but anyway, so we've got. So this is your chance to ask your questions, tell your stories, and maybe we'll go see. And I don't know why. Let me turn that off. Let me just mute my audio, because it's. I went on a little rant there. I apologize. Now I'm back. No, I'm not. I'm still going on. But anyway, so we've got. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. There's no way to kind of pause it on the Periscope, I guess, because people will start chatting through the Periscope app. And of course, we don't use Periscope too much, so I'm not expecting too much. Oh, there's a mute. Duh. There you are. That's awesome. Now I can turn this back up. And I'm not expecting too many comments from this area, because I don't use it as much, but I want to make sure that everybody can see me, everybody can hear me, and understand what's going on with Geekazine. So once again, like I said, we got a lot of growth going on to youtube.com/Geekazine. We got a lot of growth going on to Instagram. We got a lot of growth going on to Geekazine itself. Facebook at 1,000 likes. Just a lot of different channels, and I'm trying to reel it all in and give the voices out there as we go live, continue to go live in many different ways. And it's just amazing everything that I can do right here from inside my own home. And let me just give you the quick rundown. it started about 6 months ago, March, April timeframe, when Charter Spectrum said, hey, you know, this 6D down, 5 up is just not working for some of you people, so we're going to increase speeds. And they've increased, and since then, they've increased speeds up to a gigabyte. Gigabyte down. And I don't, you know, the gig down is not the big deal for me. It's that upload speed. And the upload speed is now at a rate where I can actually do this. I can post on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and Twitter, Periscope, whatever you want to call it, to give you, and we got AP Smith online that just joined. Thank you very much for coming on to the Twitter side of things. We've got these ways to communicate with you, and so we're going to go right across the board. So ask your questions. If you've seen the videos over on YouTube, what do you like, what do you don't? Like, for instance, Robin over on Facebook goes, and I'm an IT professional in sales. We use things like WebEx and Zoom, and generally people have poor communication skills using modem tools. It seems that live streaming skills overlap with communicating with customers live using video and high quality audio. Okay, I guess that was a comment more than a question there, but that's an interesting point. There's many other different ways to communicate, is what he's saying, and private and public ways. And people have poor communication. And sometimes the poor communication is because of the fact that they're not looking and they're not focusing in the right spots. Like, for instance, if you look on your phone, if you do a FaceTime or a video chat or whatnot, when you look at the phone, what do you look at? Do you look at the camera or do you look at the screen of the other person? And you're seeing what they're doing, and that distracts. Like right now, I'm going to show you this. This is going to be a messy desk. This is on my PTZ camera. There's my PTZ camera, but I'm going to move it up a little bit, and you're going to see what I see here. So look at that. We've got multiple. We've got this screen right here that you can see, and then of course I got my main TV screen where my camera is. And within there, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I don't get too distracted. But I have to look at the camera lens. And from the camera lens, I also have the screen, which is up above here. And then right about down here, you see, I see myself. There's me waving. I got to avoid looking at that screen. I got to avoid looking at this screen. And I gotta look right here where the camera is. And that way I don't get distracted too much. But the problem is we get distracted. I don't have scripts sometimes. Sometimes I do, but like right now, everything's unscripted. So I have to make sure that when I convey information to you, I'm not like, this iPhone, and oh, I got an alert here. Oh, I just got a tweet. Hold on a second. Things like that. Too many distractions happen there. So I'm hoping that helps you with whatever comment you had. You got more here. Question is, do you have advice for traditional sales methods using modem tools? Modern tools, not modem tools. That makes a little more sense. Do you have any advice for traditional sales methods? Yeah. Once again, I just showed you. Because right now you're not seeing it, but I have, I'm looking at the camera directly. Now I'm going to look at the screen right next to my camera. So now I'm looking at that screen. Now I got a screen right above me, which has my main video. That's a screen. You see where it comes from? There's so many distractions. I also have 2 monitors here that I'm getting distracted on to answer questions and things like that. So lots of things happening. And it looks like I got knocked off of something. What did I get knocked off of? What did I get knocked off? Doesn't look like I got knocked off of anything. Let's see. I'm there. I think I'm still, let's just, well, we'll keep going. We'll see what happens. So, so you see what happened? I just got distracted with a message that popped up on my screen saying, hey, you are pushing your bandwidth to the limit. So hopefully that helps on that. But the questions that I really want at this point are where Geekazine should be focusing on. And I appreciate the comment and the question. Don't get me wrong, Robin, I really do. But I want input as to where Geekazine's going. Because, come January, I'm going to go to CES, just like I always do. It'll actually be my 10th year at CES. 10 years at Consumer Electronics Show, and I'll be doing the same things I've been doing every single year. I might be able to do some live streaming. I'm really hoping that Geekazine Live will be part of that, because Geekazine and Geekazine Live are two different brands. Here, let me show you. Where'd my mouse go? There's a distraction right there. Here's Geekazine. Here's Geekazine Live. Ready? Now, Geekazine. Geekazine Live. All right, two discernible brands, and the reason why is because Geekazine Live doesn't always perform on the Geekazine channels. Like, for instance, I've been working with my friend Alistair over at V Brown Bag. We were just in Sydney, Australia, doing some V Brown Bag work. We built together this right here, Build Day Live, which, and of course, if you want a sticker, you can ask me for a sticker, but we're doing enterprise IT education inside the server room. And that doesn't really fit too much into what Geekazine is doing. So builddaylive.com was created. So, but with Geekazine, we got some enterprise IT stuff in there, but the focus is consumer IT and music tech, consumer tech, and music tech, and some auto tech as well, which I haven't had much of an opportunity to do much auto tech. I got to change that a little bit. So back to the original question, how can I help you? What do you want me to review? What do you want me to see? Who do you want me to talk with? Do you want me to change my formats? What do you think of this wall back here? Because we've been building it up ever since I got the HP Sprocket, which is a nice little printer, which I did a review on. Of course, you can check that out over at youtube.com/Geekazine, geekazine.com. Sprocket's been supplying me with they supplied me with the printer and, of course, all the sticker paper, which I've been putting all these cool pictures on here. And you can see a lot of it. We got some of the stuff from Sydney, and some of the other events, some of my music stuff. We've got VMworld, which I was at about a month and a half ago. I was in Anaheim a couple weeks ago for another event, South by Southwest, meeting Rick Allen of Def Leppard in the airport. My cat Zoe, who just passed away just a few weeks ago. And of course, all the other events as we go through these stickers. And I'm building this wall so you have something to look at while I do reviews. That's an example of what's going on here. So let's see if there's any other questions here. Carter the Power joined. How you doing, Carter the Power? And Periscope, last time I did Periscope, I was doing these cool things where I was just basically asking for people to comment, and I was singing their comments through the chord structures I was creating. So kind of creating songs with their comments. And I haven't done that in a while. I should think about doing that again. And we're over on, looks like got a few people on YouTube, but nobody's really commented yet. But that's okay. This is also going to be something that we'll be able to watch after the fact and comment from there. Robin says, love your show, and it's fun to see the behind the scenes and explanations and revealing how you do things. Thank you. That's perfect. That's great constructive criticism. It's very important that I show you how to do some of this stuff, because everybody is now getting into this point where they've got to learn how to do it. And a lot of the times, a regular job never had a media room per se. They might have had somebody who had a camera and they took the pictures, or and then of course blogs came out and maybe they had a blogger and a social media. That's all desk stuff. But when it comes to stuff like live streaming, like right now, there's got to be more dedication to it. They've got to have a studio type area. And that could be a desk. It could easily be a desk. It could be something else. But it's got to be something that if coworkers pass by, they totally accept the fact that somebody's live streaming at that point. It's got to be a point where it's not super loud, so when they do one-on-one interviews or monologues like this, they can be heard by you. And so with that, you have to rethink the modern office, simply because of the fact that if you have to do social media like this, then you need a space to do it. Even if you're recording it to post-produce and put out later, you need a room or you need a space that can set up lights, that can set up cameras, that can test audio equipment, so you can push out your information to the people. So I'm glad that you like the behind the scenes. Robin, is there any type of behind the scenes that you would like to see in the future? That's my question back to you. Going back over to Periscope, we've got, thought I saw something pass. No, the comments would be here. Still learning this. Oh, I see that popped up like that. Got it. So if you have any comments, definitely go over there. Nothing on Twitch right now. Let's just make sure Twitch is still going. And of course, over on the YouTubes. Yeah, YouTube's still going, and we got no comments here. And of course, I'm doing this in the afternoon. I should be doing this in the evening, but I might just do another town hall, separating, not doing all the platforms. So this is also a test on my end to see if I can actually do this, because if something important comes out, I want to be able to send it out to all of you. And go from there. So let's see, where are we on time right now? We've been going for about 30 minutes here, so we'll leave that at that. And it was a great test on the first run of this town hall. Now, of course, I'll be doing similar town halls in the months ahead, and of course, you can catch me live over on. And we'll go back over to the socials here. We'll just do this. Boom. And you can find me over at geekazine.com. You can find me on youtube.com/geekazine, Twitter, Facebook, all the other good stuff. But this was the main cross the board town hall to see what's going on. Thanks to Robin, thanks to Scott, thanks to the people on Periscope that joined up. We will have another town hall, and we'll schedule it this time. This was more spur of the moment. So more people, and we'll do it more towards the evening, so you can participate. You're probably right now at work doing your numbers and your work, which could be watching me. I don't know. It's possible. It's very possible. So, but thanks a lot for watching, you guys. Geek out. From what we got so far, I think this was, small but good town hall for episode number 1, and we're going to be doing a lot more. Now, if you're over on Geekazine, or youtube.com/Geekazine, or twitch.tv/Geekazine, we're going to stay on, and I'm going to do a couple other things here. But we're going to discontinue the Facebook feed, and we're going to discontinue the Periscope Twitch feed. Or, I'm sorry, the Periscope Twitter feed. I said Twitch instead of Twitter. I always do that. I don't know why. It's crazy. Crazy. So, anyway. Thanks a lot for watching. Geek out, and just comment below if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch. Comment, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for more videos, and we'll go from there. So thanks a lot, and you guys geek out. That video's not going to run. I don't know why.